Once on a sunny day, 7 seasoned dragon hunters, Isla, Joran, Sylvie, Garrick, Rhys, Vance, and Callum, embarked on a perilous expedition into the rugged wilderness. They sought to kill or gather information about dragons. Driven by the lure of fame and the desire of wealth, they set off into the wilderness with confidence. Days of exploration and searching brought them to a desolate canyon. There, nestled against the sheer cliff wall, they found a massive, slumbering dragon, its scales a grim blend of grey and sandy yellow, wingless, with short legs and a wide belly. Although they could identify it as a drake, they could not recall the species. The enormous beast basking in the sunlight. Isla gestured for silence. They approached with caution, weapons poised for a swift kill. They aimed for the neck, which, they assumed, would be the drake's weak spot. Callum, the agile scout, struck first, his spear targeting the dragon's hide. The impact was futile, the weapon bounced off the beast's scales, awakening the drake. Its eyes flickered open, staring at them with cold, calculating intelligence, dark as the night sky. A wave of dread washed over the hunters as their chance for an easy kill had disappeared. They attacked frantically, but their weapons bounced off the beast's impenetrable scales. The drake, now fully awake, regarded them with a cold, calculating gaze as it sluggishly raised its body. Garrick's war hammer crashed into its side, only for the handle to splinter into useless fragments, leaving only a small wound. Their discount weapons were no match for the creature's armor. Isla, recognizing the belly as a weak point, commanded everyone to focus on it, not noticing the dragon's mouth open, revealing a sinister glow. Before Isla could issue new orders, the dragon reared back and unleashed a searing stream of molten glass. The stream struck Isla squarely in the chest, instantly enveloping her. Her agonized screams were cut short as the molten substance cooled rapidly, entombing her in a macabre sculpture of her own pain, her eyes wide in a grotesque, eternal stare, before burning away, slowly becoming a charred skeleton. The remaining hunters recoiled in horror, their leader's death freezing them in place. The drake seemed to relish in their terror, its eyes gleaming with malevolence. Joran, in a desperate attempt to rally the group, bellowed for retreat. But the dragon's onslaught was far from over. It spewed another wave of molten glass, first hitting Vance and then Joran. They fell to the ground, writhing as the glass fused with their flesh, their screams piercing the night air. Their bodies contorted, encased in the molten material, their final moments captured in horrific detail. Garrick and Rhys, both seasoned fighters, attempted a coordinated attack on the dragon's underbelly, now exposed as the drake had reared up. But the dragon's retaliation was swift and merciless. Garrick was caught mid-strike, the molten glass encasing him in a fiery embrace, his form twisted in agony as he was transformed into a grotesque statue. Rhys attempted to retreat, only managing a few steps before a precise stream of glass struck him from behind, knocking him to the ground and silencing his screams, leaving him frozen in a horrific tableau of his final moments. Callum and Sylvie fled in terror. The drake, watching them with its cold, unfeeling eyes, remained stationary, as they escaped. The presence of the battle remained as a grim warning etched into the landscape. Sylvie, traumatized and shattered by the experience, abandoned hunting. She sought refuge in a remote village, hoping to bury her memories in mundane labor. Callum, driven by an insatiable need for revenge, joined another hunting party, his resolve steeled by the desire to avenge his fallen comrades. Regardless, both were left traumatized by the experience. The legend of the molten sprayer spread quickly. The hunter's grisly demise and the dragon's fearsome weaponry became cautionary tales among those who dared to pursue dragons. This terrifying species of drake was never seen again, its existence shrouded in mystery. Information about this elusive, molten-spewing dragon became a coveted prize, as the chilling accounts of its victims ensured that no hunter would ever forget the molten sprayer's deadly wrath.